Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. You join us as we are driving through the beautiful Western Cape. This week we are making our way to Middelberg campsite that is located about 180 kilometers from Cape Town itself. The campsite is located on the R108, and if you're making your way from Montetjie, it will be about 60 kilometers outside of Montetjie and 50 kilometers outside of the Doorns. As you approach the farm, you'll see the sign which will tell you where you have to turn off the tar road and get onto the farm roads. As you turn off the tar road, you will almost immediately reach the first gate that you will have to pass through. Please do remember to close the gates after you have passed through them. From there, it's a few kilometers on a very good gravel road until you reach the second gate. After the third gate, there is also a few hundred meters that you would still continue on the gravel road until you reach the third gate that you would need to go through. And after this third gate, you take an immediate right that takes you towards the main area of the farm where you have your housing as well. Up until here, you will be able to reach with a 2x4 vehicle, but to go further to the campsite, you will need a 4x4 vehicle. There are well marked signposts throughout the farm to ensure that you don't get lost. From this point forward, you will need a 4x4 vehicle to get to your campsite itself. Management also recommends that your vehicle has low range. The road leading to the campsite itself is in essence a twee-spoor track that takes you up the mountain. At some parts it can get a bit rocky and steep. Once you've reached the top of the mountain, there's another gate that you will pass through, and then you just follow the signage that will lead you down into the valley towards the campsite itself. This road also consists of a twee-spoor gravel rocky track with some steep areas in between. I can especially imagine it can get a bit slippery after some good rains. For us, this was really enjoyable little drive up to the campsite, and the cars on the trailer took it in their stride. Lastly, there is one more gate to go through before arriving at the campsites themselves. The campsite itself is quite picturesque and is nestled into a little valley. The whole camp consists of 4 campsites or camping areas that is surrounded by a lot of trees that will provide you with some shade or give you some protection against the wind. All of the campsites are very level, while some campsites have some grass covering that you will camp on, and others has a sandy gravel terrain that you will camp on. The 2 camping areas closest to the ablution are a bit smaller in size than the others. Ideally, I think you'd only get 1 car and 1 trailer, or 1 car and a tent on these 2 sites. The campsite you see here is the one we spent the weekend on. It is divided into 2 tiers, one a bit higher than the other one, but we were easily able to fit in our 2 cars and the camping trailer. I think you would also easily be able to fit in another camping trailer on this campsite. The last campsite you see here is tucked in behind the other campsites, and it offers you a bit more privacy as you are a bit more on your own. It's also the one furthest away from the ablution areas. On this campsite you have a nice built work area with a sink, and a built-in braai as well, a built-in cement braai, and there was a table and chairs to use as well. On this campsite you should also be able to fit in at least 2 cars and 1 or 2 camping trailers. You might just need to maneuver them a bit. There was also a tap of water on this campsite. It is important to note that there is no electricity at the campsite, so you will have to pack those solar panels if you need your batteries to stay charged. The trees surrounding the campsites do offer a good level of shade throughout the day. However, as this was the start of the Cape winter, we were seeking out the sun or seeking shelter from the rain this weekend. The ablution area was very neat and tidy. In essence, it consists of 4 rooms. The first 2 rooms are both rooms equipped with a flush toilet. Toilet paper was provided and it was very clean, while the last 2 rooms are 2 shower rooms with wash basins, a mirror, a place to hang your clothes, and then the shower is behind a wall at the back. It was nice and spacious, big and clean. The side of the ablution facilities you can find a wash up area where you can do your dishes, and hot water is provided by means of a donkey. Firewood was also provided for the donkey. At the ablution area there was also information about the various cycle routes that you can do on the farm. In front of the ablution areas there is also a dam that you can go and cool off in on those hot summer days. However, on this cold winter weekend, none of us were brave enough to attempt that. We truly had a relaxing, peaceful time just lounging around at the camp itself. Luckily we had our awning set up as we did get some rain on this Saturday passing through. The campsite is also pet friendly, and Sava decided the best place to get shelter from the rain is underneath the table. We still thoroughly enjoyed the weekend and the scenery was still absolutely breathtaking. As the rain cleared up a bit, we took a walk on one of the hiking routes on the farm and we witnessed even some more breathtaking views. This campsite is truly nice and secluded, and you really get the feeling that you are away from city life and the noise and hustle and bustle that comes with it. I think this is also a nice campsite if you are looking to book out a whole campsite for your group. Pretty soon the sun was starting to set and we got the fire going, and it wasn't long before we were all nestled in next to the fire. The campsite we had was equipped with a braai drum. There was also a water tap on the campsite itself. You genuinely get the feeling that you are truly remote at this campsite. As always, our favorite part of the weekend is spending time around the fire and having a nice braai. You can arrange in advance to buy firewood from the camp. Before we knew it, our time at Middelberg has come to an end and we had to pack up and take the same route out that we came in. This really is a nice remote campsite where you can have a nice peaceful time in nature. We truly did enjoy our stay at Middelberg campsite, and if you enjoyed this video, please give that like button a hit. Also subscribe to our channel, and then you will stay updated on all our newest campsite reviews or travel vlogs. As always, happy camping until next time.
Yeah.